I'm going to show you how to make something really fun with some Dollar Tree glassware and these pizza pans. So I'm starting out with these 2 pizza pans from the Dollar Tree, and these are the $1.25 ones, not the $5 pizza pans. The hardest part about starting this project was removing that adhesive on the center of the pizza pan. And what I'm going to be doing is making a tiered tray. So after I cleaned off my pizza pans, then I took some E6000 adhesive and I went around the inside edge of one of the pizza pans. Now what's nice about E6000 is, unlike hot glue, I can work with the E6000 and I don't have to do a little bit at a time. So I can go ahead and put that glue all the way around the pizza pan rim. Then I'm going to take my wood beads and I'm just going to place them all the way around the rim. So it's nice because that rim will actually act as a buffer to keep these wood beads in this position. So I went all the way around the pizza pan with the wooden beads. And I'm not sure what size the beads are. They're the common ones that you use for all of the projects. But again, I am sorry, I do not know what size they are. And once I was finished putting all of those wood beads around the rim, then I came back with some more E6000 and I put it on top of the beads. And if you're going to be doing this project, make sure to keep the holes in the beads on the top because you don't want to see the holes like poking out from the side. So make sure all of the holes are facing up. And grab the other pizza pan and put it in place on top of the beads, because this is going to be the bottom of the tiered tray. And for the next 2 layers of my tiered tray, I'm going to be using these burner covers. It comes in a pack of 2, a smaller one and a larger one. Then I came back with these half beads. Now these are half plastic beads, but it doesn't matter if you have wood or plastic. Either one will work for this. So I came back with some E6000 and I put that around the outer edge of the burner cover. Then I came back with the beads and I put those on that outer rim of the burner cover. And I think you can see that the beads kind of fit down in that little lip around the edge, which is perfect because that will keep the beads all in line and they will be even, which is awesome. Especially when you're doing a project like this, you want everything to be nice and even. So I just continued putting those half beads all the way around the burner cover. And then I came back with the smaller burner cover and I repeated the process using some smaller half beads. Now, like always, I will leave links in the description box below because I did get these on Amazon and they were very affordable. So I just took more of those beads. Again, these are a smaller size, and I just attached them to the outside rim of the burner cover. Again, you can see that the beads are lining up perfectly because I'm pushing them right against that little lip on the bottom. And once I had all of the beads attached, I set everything off to dry. And while they were drying, I came back with these glass candlesticks. Now, I got these on Amazon, but you can also use the Dollar Tree version. I just haven't been able to find the Dollar Tree candlesticks in my Dollar Tree. And I used some E6000 to secure 2 of the candlesticks together, end to end. Now, this is the Dollar Tree version, and I just used a little bit of E6000 on a smaller candlestick. It's just like probably 2 inches high, and then I secured that to the Dollar Tree candlestick. And I came back with one more glass candlestick or candle holder, whatever you prefer to call it, and I put some E6000 onto it. And then I had a little glass candle cup. I believe I got this at Goodwill, and I secured that to the candlestick as well. And this is what I ended up with. I have 3 different sizes of these glass or crystal candlesticks. And you can see they are just stacked end to end. And these are going to be the dividers or the centers for my tiered tray. Now, I am not really good with finding the middle of projects. So I did use a tape measure and measure off to make sure I was exactly in the center of the pizza pan. Then I put some E6000 on the bottom of one of the candlesticks. And I secured it in place. Now with the E6000, you're going to get a permanent bond. If you do this with hot glue, you are not going to get a permanent bond. And you run the risk that it could potentially fall apart. But with the E6000, it will be permanent. And I put more adhesive on the other end of the candlestick, and then I put the larger burner cover on top. Then I repeated the process with another candlestick duo, putting the E6000 on the bottom. And then I made sure that that was in the center of my burner cover. And then I came back with some more E6000 for the top part of the candlestick. And brought the other burner cover and put that in place. Here is the tiered tray, just like what it is. This is all the parts that I used to create this. And then I let it set and dry for about 24 hours. Then I came back with some semi-gloss black spray paint because I want to have a black tiered tray. And I painted each layer of the tray. Now I did do this in several coats because I don't want to have any runs. I was very careful when I was painting each layer of the tray. This is a project that you don't want to rush. So it's better to do several thinner coats of the spray paint instead of trying to get it done all in one session. And once I was finished with the painting, I let it set for about 24 hours before moving on to the next step, which is this. This is the finished tiered tray. Oh my goodness. And I know I always say this, but I am really happy with how this project turned out. And yes, you can buy a tiered tray for $20, $40, $50, $60. It just depends on what you're looking for. But I wanted a tray like this one. I had seen on Etsy, someone had a tray similar to this, and I was like, you know what? I want to make this myself. So that is what I did. And I wanted to show you how easy it is to make a pretty traditional looking tiered tray. You could do this with 2 tiers if you wanted to, but I wanted to do it with 3, and having the different levels of the candlesticks stacked upon each other really gave a lot of space in between each of the tiers, which means I can do a lot of different decorating for fall, for Christmas, whatever season I feel like decorating for. I really like the black tray, but if you want, you could always do white, you could do teal, you could do whatever color you wanted to. It's your project. You do what works best for your decorating style. And if you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click the bell notification. That way you'll get an alert every time I have a new video coming out. And I think I've proven I've got a lot of different projects for fall going and a lot of different videos. I will be doing some compilation videos later on, but I thought it would be fun to break this down and give you just one project at a time. I hope I'm inspiring you to get creative and get in your craft room and make some new decor for your fall decorating this year.